Crime demands crime! Oh, when will this end? The curse of the house of Atreus is known to all and is the basis of my visions. Orestes, bound to kill his mother, as his mother killed his father, and his father his sister before that. Deaths upon deaths taking their toll. An ancient curse. This family's house is now to await judgment. Not here, in Delphi, but in Athens! My visions send me reeling back to Apollo's house. Strength drains. It is very hard to stand, crawling on all fours. No spring in the legs. I see a man, an abomination to God. He sits in the supplicant seat with blood dripping from his hands and his new drawn sword, holding the branch of an olive tree in piety. But there, in a ring around the man, women sleeping. Women? No, or not women, rather more like gorgons. They're not gorgons either, since these are different in shape. These have no wings, and are so repulsive that their heavy, raspy breathing makes me cringe. And their eyes ooze a discharge, so sickening. And what they wear, how dare they flaunt that at the gods, their idols, true sacrilege. Apollo, master of this house, these creatures are your concern. Chaos of blood repaying blood. A new path to justice emerges, as the fair men of Athens will soon gather in court. A new end will start again. Orestes, I will not fail you. I will stand by your side, whether watching you over or worlds away. I will show no mercy to your enemy. Look here at these repulsive maidens I have stilled to sleep. These disgust me, these eternal virgins, but never stop running from them. Never weaken, they will track you down till the ends of the earth. Never cease until you reach Athens, and once there, kneel at Athena's idol. Hold her in your arms, and there at last we will find those that will judge this case. Thus, you will be rid of your afflictions, for it was I who made you strike your mother down.
My lord Apollo, you know the rules of justice, know them well. No one doubts your power to do great things.
Orestes, my suppliant, go forth with good fortune to the city of Athens. This wanderer has rights which Zeus acknowledges.
You. How can you sleep? Awake! Awake! What use are you in sleep? It is because of you I go dishonored, alone among the dead. I wander in disgrace. Look at these gashes in my heart and think on where they came from. The sleeping brain has eyes that give us light, and we can never know our destiny by day. I suffer, and he is free like a fawn so lightly. Oh, hear me, goddesses beneath the ground, for I, the ghost of Clytemnestra, call your name. Muttering, sleeping, your man has fled far away. You sleep too much. I stand, his mother here, killed by Orestes. He is gone. Moaning, onto your feet, quickly. What have you yet done to avenge me? They sap the mother dragon's deadly fury, sleep and toil, the two strong conspirators. You are dreaming. The prey you hunt is just a dream. But do not stop the hunt. Never leave your kill. But what are you doing? Up! Do not go weary from the work or be living with sleep. Never forget my anguish. Let my charges hurt you. They are just. Wither him down in your wind. Blast him with your gory breath. Waste him, burn him out. Wake up! I awaken you. Still asleep? Onto your feet and kick your sleep aside. To see whether our prey still resides here. No! No! They do us wrong, dear sisters. Orestes has slipped from our clutches. Sleep defeats me. We have lost the prey. Apollo, child of Zeus, that godless suppliant who dared to kill his own mother, matricide, you steal him away, and your god? Is this justice? Clytemnestra has called upon us. Your throne, it is streaming blood. Apollo, himself divine, he has stained the vault with blood. He drove on the crime himself by breaking the god's first law. He wounds me too, but he'll never free Orestes. Curse! Curse Orestes! Get out! Out, I tell you, out of these halls, fast. Otherwise, I will let this spear go, and you will feel the flash and bite of a flying snake. Heave in torment, the black froth erupting from your lungs, and vomit the plot of murders you have drained. But never tempt my temple with your corruption. You have no right. Go to a place where heads are severed and eyes are gouged. A place where justice and bloody slaughter are the same. A place where victims wail for pity, where spikes inch up the spine, torsos stuck on spears. You revolt the gods. Your kind should infest a lion's cabin reeking with blood. Out! You
flock without a herdsman, and no god will ever shepherd you with love.
My lord Apollo, it is your turn to listen now. Your part in this is more than you think. You are the one that did it. All of the guilt is yours.
How so? Continue speaking until I understand.
You gave Orestes word to kill his own mother through an oracle, and then you dared to take him in whilst the blood was still fresh on his hands.
Yes, that is true. He had to avenge his father's death, and I did tell him to seek refuge in this house.
And yet, you are abusive to us who followed him here.
Yes, you have no right to come near this temple.
And yet, we have our duty to drive matricides out of their lands.
Then we have a difficult case on our hands, as you have sworn faith to Zeus and to Hera in avenging Clytemnestra's death. Yet, the sweetest thing in a man's life is his wife. Married love between a man and a woman is bigger than any oaths. However, if one is to kill the other, you do not take any vengeance on him or eyes him in wrath. So I deny your manhunt of Orestes for a similar crime. A child, killing a parent, implants a strong rage in you. But at the killing of one's partner in life, you do not even bat an eyelid. Pallas Athene Divine shall review the pleadings of this case.
Nothing shall ever make me let that man go free.
Keep after him then, and make more trouble for your own kind.
You dare to dock my privilege by argument?
I would not take your privilege if you gave it to me.
No, for you are called great beside the throne of Zeus already. But our great mother drives me, and I go to win my right upon this man and hunt him down.
Well, I will give the suppliant help and rescue, for I cannot willingly fail a man who has come to me for aid.
My lady Athena, I have come here to kneel before you in Athens, a suppliant at your house, to keep watch here and wait for the issue of my trial.
Ah! And so here the man has left a clear trail behind him. Keep on, my sisters, keep on. Like hounds after a bleeding fawn, we trail our quarry by the splash and drip of blood. And so we are here. And so is our man. The welcome smell of human blood has told me so. Look again, my sisters, look again. Search everywhere. Let not the matricide steal away and escape. See there. See how he clutches at the knees of the gods. His mind full of the immortal goddess's image. He wishes to go on trial for his crimes. But it shall not be. His mother's blood is spilled.
It is all dripped and drained into the ground and cannot come back again. Blood must pay blood.
Blood of a living man. Out of your marrow I will drain my red libation.
We will turn your strength limp while you still live and breathe, and drag you down to Hades, where you will pay for the pain of your murdered mother.
You will be along with the rest of the mortals stained with violence against God or guest. All hurt parents who were once close and dear, each with the pain that crime deserves.
Hades is great. Hades calls men to reckoning. Hades sleeps yet sees all. Now speak!
I know the many rules of absolution, when it is right to speak and when it is right to be silent. In this instance, speech has been ordered by my teacher, who is wise. The stain of blood dulls now and fades upon my hand. My blot of matricide is being washed away. It was still fresh at the hearth of the god Apollo. This was absolved and driven out by a sacrifice of swine. Furthermore, there is a long list of all those I have met who were not harmed by being with me. Time overtakes all things alike. And now, it is with a pure mouth and good intentions that I call upon thee, Athena, queen of this land, to come and rescue me. Come without your spear, without a battle, and help me in my time of need. O divine goddess, come so you may set me free from those that are at my back.
Neither Apollo nor Athena's strength shall set you free, nor save you from going down to the depths of the world and being forgotten, without knowing again the joy that once lay inside your heart, blood drained, chewed dry by the powers of death, until, poor Orestes, you are left the shell of a man, as if your flesh and blood has been extracted from your very person, with only your soul left inside your skin, which, limp, falls to the ground. You shall feed me while you live. Hear the spell I sing to bind you in. Come then, sisters, dance. Join to show forth the power and terror of our song that steers men's lives. We are straight and we are just. The man can spread his hands and show that they are clean. No wrath of ours shall work for him. He shall walk through his lifetime unscathed. But show us the guilty, a man such as this, who hides his blood-stained hands, and up from the outraged dead we rise. You shall bind us beside him as witnesses of the truth. We rise in flames against him till the end. Mother, oh mother of night, who gave me and my sisters birth to be a vengeance, hear me. For Leto's youngling Apollo takes my right away, stealing from my clutch my prey which crouches here, whose blood would wipe at last the mother blood away. Over the beast, doomed to fire, this is the chant, the scatter of wits, frenzy and fear, hurting the heart, song of the Furies.
Show us
my name. From there I sped on weariless feet. I flew, wingless. And now here in my temple, I can see a strange company. And what a mysterious company you are. Who are you? I address you all, the stranger seated beneath my idol, and you, who are like no creatures ever seen by my sharp eyes. I can see at once you are not gods or goddesses, but you are not human either. Now, this is a place of peace and justice. Evil is forbidden. Pray, tell me your purpose.
Daughter of Zeus, I will tell you who we are. We are the everlasting children of the night, the Eumenides, or Furies they call us in our halls deep beneath the ground.
Yes, I have heard of your race and the names by which you are called.
And are you also aware of our powers? We drive from houses and lands those who have shed the blood of their mother.
And where is this place that such a person is pursued to?
A place so dark, we do not even speak its name. A place where joy and happiness do not exist.
Is he one? Is he such a one as this that you drive to this end?
Yes, he is. He deliberately killed his own mother and dared to call it justice.
Was there something forcing him on? Fear of another's anger, perhaps?
There are no excuses for matricide, O goddess.
There are two sides to this argument. I can sense it, and only one has been heard. You Furies are too eager to carry out your evil purpose rather than to seek the truth.
Is that so? And how did you come to that conclusion out of the riches of your wisdom? Oh,
Listen.
please do explain.
Lives must not be destroyed unjustly.
Decide it then, and be fair.
You would turn authority in this case over to me and accept my verdict.
By all means, you show us respect, and we shall respect you in return.
Now then, stranger, what have you to say in answer? Tell me of your country and your birth. Tell me what has befallen you, and defend yourself against the anger of these creatures. If it was confidence in your righteousness that made you come to my temple as a suppliant, explain. Give me an answer which is plain.
My lady Athena, I am no suppliant, nor do I seek purification for my actions. See no bloodstains on your idol. I have proof for all I say, and it is strong. It is the law that the man of the bloody hand must speak. I am from Argos, and it is to my honor that you ask the name of my father, Agamemnon, lord of seafarers, and your companion when you made the city of Troy a city of the dead. He died without honor when he came home. My mother of the dark heart cut him down, trapped him in her handsome net. I returned home from exile and killed the one who bore me. I won't deny it. Killed her in vengeance of my father's blood. I love my father fiercely. Apollo shares responsibility in this crime. He spurred me on. He warned me of the pains I would face unless I acted, brought the guilty down. But were we just or not? Judge us now. My fate is in your hands. Stand or fall, I shall accept your verdict.
The matter is too big for any mortal man to judge, and even I should not decide a case where wrath's edge is sharp. Orestes, I accept your rights. You, Furies, We cannot dismiss you. We cannot brush them aside. If they were to lose their case, oh, how the venom of their pride would spread, plaguing our land, poisoning our future. And so it stands a crisis either way. Embrace the one, expel the other. It defeats me. But since the matter comes to rest with us, I shall conduct a trial. I shall appoint the judges of manslaughter, swear them in, and judge this case fairly. My contestants, under oath, state your cause. I shall appoint the finest men of Athens to judge this case.
My Lord Apollo, rule within your own domain. What part are you in this case?
I come to testify. This man came to my house as a suppliant. I am the one who purged his hands of blood. I've come to help him win his case. I share responsibility in his mother's murder. You know the rules. Let's make this trial just and true.
The trial begins. You shall speak first, as it must justly be the pursuer who opens the case and makes plain what crime has been committed.
We have much to say, but I shall cut it short. You then, word against word, answer charge against charge, one by one. Answer this first. Did you kill your own mother, or did you not?
I killed her. There's no denying that.
There are 3 falls in this match, and the first fall goes to us.
That may be so, but you haven't won yet.
But how did you kill her? Answer us that.
I will. I drew my sword and cut her throat.
And who persuaded you? Who led you on?
By order of this god, he bears me witness.
The god Apollo drove you into this matricide?
Yes, and to this hour I have no regrets.
If the case doesn't go your way, you'll change your mind quickly, I'm sure.
I have trust my father, Agamemnon, will help me from the grave.
You put your trust in a corpse, but you've made your mother one.
Yes, she committed 2 unforgivable crimes.
How? Explain it to the judges.
She killed her husband, killed my father.
But murder set her free whilst you live on for trial.
Yes, she lived on, but you never drove her into exile. Why?
The blood of the man she killed was not her own, but you share with her a blood bond, mother and son.
Bear me witness, show me the way, Apollo. Did I strike my mother down with justice? Strike I did, I don't deny it, no, but how does our bloody work impress you now? Decide! I must make my case to the jury.
I say to you and your high court, Athena, God that I am, I never lie. I speak justly. So, bend to the will of Zeus!
Zeus, you say, commanded this. He charged Orestes to kill his own mother and avenge his father?
Yes. It is not the same for a man to be guided by a god in his act as it is for a woman to kill in cold blood like an Amazon. You shall realize this, Athene, you and your court that sit in the seat of judgment. Yes, Agamemnon returned home after 10 years of war, only to be slaughtered by his own wife, Clytemnestra, the warlord's woman. She put on a show of false pretenses at her husband's return, only to tangle him up, trap him in her handsome net, and chop him up in his own bath. Such was the death of a great man, host of a lord of shapes. I have described to you what the woman was, so that you understand her true colors.
But Zeus shackled his own father, Cronus. Doesn't that contradict your argument? I bear you all to witness.
You, foul animals, the gods detest you. Zeus can break chains. The killing of a man is different from the killing of a god, because gods can rise again.
Can this man kill his mother and still live freely in his father's house? Can he ever truly be free of his blood debt?
I tell you, the woman who bore this child cannot be called a mother, only the carrier of a seed that was planted. Parent is only a word. A person must live up to this name. Let me give you proof of what I have explained. Here she stands, Pallas Athene, daughter of Olympian Zeus. I have brought this man to you so that you can be a new friend.
Shall I assume that enough has now been said, and tell the judges to render what they believe to be a true verdict?
Every arrow we had has been shot now. We await on their decision to see how the case has gone.
You have heard all that has to be heard. Cast your votes wisely, my friends, and swear to the oaths that you have sworn.
The time has come to judge the first trial of bloodshed. Here, on this ground, on the hill of Ares, this shall be a court of judgment forevermore. And thus I advise my citizens to govern and to grace. The order and law created by such a court will make your city great. And now, men of Athens, it is time to cast your lots and judge this case. For my word is said. Men of Athens, for casting your ballots.
Beware, judges. Our forces are more powerful than you dare to believe. Never wound our pride.
The gods are powerful too. Do not underestimate my oracles.
You dabble in works of blood beyond your depth. Oracles. Your oracles will be stained forever. If I lose this trial, we will return in force to crush this land.
Never! I will triumph over you. You will fail this trial.
Ride me down, young god, for all my years! Well, here I stand waiting to learn the verdict. I have yet to decide whether to destroy this city or not.
My work here is to render the final judgment. Remember, no mother gave me birth. Clytemnestra was in the wrong, killing her husband, guardian of their house. Therefore, even if the lots are equal, Orestes wins. The time is now. Let the verdict be announced.
O god of light, Apollo, how will the verdict go?
O mother of night, Clytemnestra, are you watching us now?
Now I will know, to live or to die.
Now we go down, or forge ahead in power.
Shake out the lots and count your verdicts fairly, my friends. This vote may mean the end of bloodshed for the house of Atreus.
The man goes free, cleared of the charge of blood. The lots are equal.
O Pallas Athene, you have saved my house and my blood. Now, any Greek will say, he lives on. Orestes lives on in his father's estate thanks to the will of the gods. The courts have gathered for the first time here on the hill of Ares and conducted a fair trial. Let me hope such conduct continues here for the rest of time, that men, like I, might be brought before you, the jurors, and receive a fair trial. I return home to Argos and am forever grateful to you men of Athens. Now, farewell. I journey home in peace. At last.
You younger gods, this is not justice. You have violated ancient laws and robbed us of our birthright as avengers of murder.
Such grief was out of my heart. What can I do? The mockery of it, unbearable. We daughters of the night, stripped of our ancient powers, mortified by Athens!
You were not defeated. The vote was tied. A verdict fairly reached with no disgrace to you. The gods declared that should Orestes avenge his father, he should suffer no harm. Please, calm yourselves. Do not inflict your wrath upon the city. You will still sit on thrones in the underworld. This trial will not put you to shame. You younger gods, this is not justice. You have violated ancient laws and robbed us of our birthright as avengers of murder. You have your power. You are goddesses. But do not use your power to ravage the world of men. Leave your ways behind you. Go peacefully through this land, and you may settle here happily.
But for us to suffer such disgrace, condemned like so much filth, driven out of the ground, all is lost. Our powers torn away by cunning. The gods obliterate us all.
I will bear with your anger. You are old and wise, the years have taught you well. But I was taught by Zeus, my father, and that too has its merits. If you choose to stay, you shall become as one with the people, as citizens. Here, in this city, do not pass the first stone that wets the bloodlust. Here, we live in peace. This is the life I have to offer. It is yours to accept. Come to this city, cherished by the gods.
You younger gods, this is not justice. You have violated ancient laws and robbed us of our birthright as avengers of murder. Such disgrace, such disgrace.
I will always stand, and you shall not be outlawed from this land. Come. Look, it is all yours, a royal share in our land.
Queen Athena, if I accept your offer, what honors will I receive?
You will control the ruin or prosperity of all men. No house will thrive without you.
You would do that? Grant me that power. You will give me that for all time to come.
Yes, I must never promise things I cannot do.
Your words are persuasive. I can feel the hate. Feel the furies slip away.
At last. Now root yourself in our soil and win yourself new friends.
We embrace you, one home with you, Athene. We will not fail you, this city, Orestes Almighty. Spirit of Athens, hear my words, hear my prayer.
I gladly bestow this blessing upon you, men of Athens. I will take these strong, merciless spirits and root them in our soil. It is their fated power to rule the lives of men.
Yes, and I forbid the wind to shake the olive tree, the blaring sun to scorch the earth dry, and the disease that creeps on and withers their fruit.
Do you hear these blessings, men of Athens?
I curse the lightning strike that cuts men down for their pride. Gods of wedlock, grant that young girls may find deep joy in wedded life. Come, sister spirits, all realms exalt you, the highest of gods.
I am in my glory. These Furies met us with wild refusals, and now our dispute has turned to peace. Through our duel we have both found blessings.
I pray that this soil never again drinks the blood of Greeks. Let us give joy in return for joy, and love with one common heart. Such a union heals 1,000 ills of men.
Do you hear how a fury blesses our city, shining terror out of men's faces? Hold them kindly, kind as they are to you. Embrace them and our city always.
Rejoice, rejoice, men of Athens, nestling under Athene's wing. We are all your guests. You shall learn to praise your Furies and praise in the fortunes you receive in return.
And you must rejoice as well. Oh, come to your chambers. Come with me beneath the ground. Keep destruction for our borders and bring prosperity to our homes. And to you, my people, may they treat you with compassion, and may you treat them with compassion in return. Girls and mothers, dress our Furies in blood-red robes.